Hello and welcome back to the channel. Hope you've all had a good week and enjoyed the last video. So I'm out today. It is a bit wet and windy today, quite wild. We had a big storm go through, Storm Ashley, Sunday night, sort of 50, 60, 70 mile an hour gusts on some parts of the island. But it's pretty gusty where we were. Wasn't too bad though. We've had worse. It's a little wee taster for the winter storms to come. So really, probably today and tomorrow. What's today? Wednesday today. So tomorrow and Thursday, I should just have a little drive round, see what I can find. Hopefully some more migrants have come in. Not seen any field fares or redwings yet. Actually, it would be nice. It'd be nice to get them on the rowan trees, because the rowan bushes are still got plenty of berries on them. But anything that I see and anything that I get on film, I'll obviously share with you. So I'll head off now and see what I can find. Well, just a little wee update. As you can see, the weather is pretty inclement at the moment. Very wet, very windy. I'm just stopped here at the moment because I've noticed a group of ravens, and as I pulled up, there was a sea eagle about. That's drifted off out of sight at the moment, but I've got my netting up at the window and my camera out ready in case something comes back. Yeah, it's pretty rough out there today, but I shall keep going and hopefully have something to put on to show you. Well, just a wee update. The weather's a bit changeable. It's stopped raining now, but the wind is still whipping about. I've been here probably best part of 2 hours now. I've been teased by a golden eagle and a sea eagle going over, and there's still plenty of ravens about, so I will give it a little bit longer in the hope that an eagle comes down. But yeah, I'll probably give it another hour or so, because some other things I'd like to do before the day's out. So yeah, I'll just keep sitting and waiting, which is a big part of wildlife photography. Stuff doesn't always appear right in front of you, so a lot of it is sitting and waiting. Yeah, so I'll sit and wait and see what comes in. Well, it's time to move on from here. I think I've been here for 3.5, 4 hours. I've seen 3 eagles going over. There's plenty of ravens darting about, but none of them are really settling. They're dropping in out of sight. So I've actually not got any footage of anything, unfortunately. I've just literally been sitting here waiting for an eagle to pop in. But that's not happened. They've just kind of gone over and carried on. It's blowing an absolute hoolie here today, though. I don't know if you can hear it and see it in my camo net in there, but it's yeah, it's really blowy. But I'm going to have a drive on, see what else I can find. yeah, so I'll speak to you all in a bit. Well, so I've just left where I'd been sat waiting for the eagles to come in. I've just come past where I saw the stag the other day, and he was here, the same one. And as I pulled up, another stag about the same size, well, a bit bigger than him, chased him off. And then literally a massive great 12 pointer has just turned up, and the other smaller stag didn't even hang about. So this guy, he's now up on the hill. He's chased the hinds around a little, and it looks like he's taken over these hinds. So as I say, the other little stag, it was quite a big stag, but a lot smaller than him. Just felt like, nah, stuff that, mate. You can have them, and just went. But I'll put some footage up for you now to see. It's a big lad coming. It looks like that other stag has just gone without even attempting to fight this one. He's a lot bigger. just on my way back towards home, just sort of like driving along, just to see what I could see. I spotted a couple of curlew right by the road, and one sort of dropped away, but I managed to get some footage of one sat on a rock. Curlews are lovely birds. I love them. They do sort of tend to winter on this little. It's the end of the loch where the islands are, where I saw the sea eagles a couple of weeks ago. I did have an adult sea eagle just fly over low, actually. I didn't see it at all. I was filming and watching the curlew, and the sea eagle dropped in right next to the road. And just as I was going to go down there and try and catch up with it, some cars went by, and that was it. It lifted off. That's gone away now. But I'll put the footage up. Put the footage up for the curlews for you to enjoy now. Good morning all, welcome back to the channel. So day 2 today, out and about again. The wind and rain again are very much going to be part of the day, I think. It's not too cold though, it's about 13-14 degrees, but the wind is taking a few degrees off of that. Plan for today again is just have a drive around my local patch where my tours go, and see what I can find. So I'll look forward to sharing with you everything that I see. Well, straight on to an adult and juvenile hooper swan that are feeding in a little lochen right next to the road. So I've filmed a little bit of them, and then I've come away and left them in peace to carry on feeding. But I'll put up the footage for you to see now. So I've just come across about 60 redwing in a big flock, feeding on some rowan trees, literally in the village that I stay in. they were coming into the trees briefly, and then when cars went past, they were all sort of flying off. But I managed to get a wee bit of video, which I'll put on for you now to enjoy. Well, just moved on from the Redwings. I was just going to drive up to see if I could find an otter. And as I was driving to the otters, I noticed there was a covey. I think it's a covey. Is that a covey of red grouse? Flock covey of red grouse. Maybe about 6, 7, 8 birds right by the road. So I've just stopped and got some footage of them. I mean, they're fairly common bird, obviously, but we don't see them that much in this area. So it's nice to actually get some footage of them. The first bit of footage I've got in the 3 years I've been here. So it's nice. The light and weather is absolutely atrocious, but it just, their plumage is just so good, and how it blends into the landscape. But yeah, I'll put the footage up that I got for you to see now. that's me done, I think, folks. I've had a really good couple of days. I've seen eagles, not managed to get any on film, digital media card, but if you want to call it nowadays, it's not film anymore, is it? I don't know what, because we still say film, don't we? But the weather's been mild but wet and windy. So there's been stuff about, but it's been a challenge, which is always good. It's always good to push yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Obviously, if you have, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these little vlogs that I'm doing. And also, if you'd like to support the channel in another way, you can do by buying me a coffee. That is on the link that's on the screen now. Be very much appreciated if you could show that little bit of extra support. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna get home, get the stove lit tonight. I think dry out a bit. I'm a little bit wet where the rain comes in the window when I'm sat here. So, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one.